get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this.
Real quick and tight. When we gonna cut this off? 10 o'clock.
What up, people? What up, people? As Corey's telling y'all, look, we keeping it short and tight today. Short and tight.
Short and tight.
Short and tight, like tight like a motherfucking
Yeah, like these young boys who wear these pants.
Yeah.
To the prom.
Real, it's a lot of tight pants. Oh shit.
Look, everybody, y'all see that meme when talk about everybody dressed like Pee Wee Herman now and used to get on them back in the day?
Yeah, for real.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but my suits is a little. I don't wear the 2X's no more, man. I actually wear fitting clothes, yo. And I actually like that shit, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel good in it, yo.
Look, yeah, you know, it gives you. Look, it's a whole, because when you wear the baggy stuff, people automatically like, oh, look at this old ass.
Yeah. And speaking of wearing baggy, because we keeping it high and tight, yo. A man that is famous for his baggy ass jeans, yo. You know, a legend on the court and off the court, because them jeans is horrible. My man, Michael Jordan, yo. So Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? MJ came out. Well, I guess Idris Elba came out with a story recently. Said he approached Michael Jordan, asked, you know, about playing him in the movie. Michael Jordan was like, hell to the north. What's that about? I don't know. What y'all think? What's going on with this story?
It's a little bit more to the story. So he was like, he had happened to be in the presence of Michael Jordan. So he was just starstruck. He challenged to a basketball game. Jordan was like, you ain't ready yet. Like classic Michael Jordan. Yeah. Then so he was like, so why I had a captive audience? Let me pitch this movie idea. Like, hey, I want to be you in the movie. So Idris Elba was like, I don't want to play Michael Jordan on the court. I want to play Michael Jordan off the court. And Michael Jordan was like, I ain't ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying? So he shut him down for it. But it got me to thinking, like, if you have a Jordan movie, nobody gives a fuck about Jordan off the court, yo.
Yeah.
Nobody does. I mean, but there's also a movie coming out, kind of Jordan-esque, with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They playing Sonny Vaccaro, who was a big time dude in the industry, and Phil Knight, who you know the CEO of Nike, and how they signed Jordan to the third.
It's a good documentary out about that, yo.
Oh, no doubt.
Like that first Jordan with him signing, like all the shit they went to to get him signed. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was good as shit. But how do y'all feel about Idris Elba even thinking about playing Michael Jordan, yo?
That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And I mean, he doesn't have the build. He's got the height. But just it's I just can't see it, you know. Because in order to, you know, some characters you just got to get right, and I cannot see him getting Michael Jordan right, man. Not for that, especially with his accent. And
I mean, when he gets rid of the accent though, okay. Ain't nobody even know. Ain't nobody talk like Mike. I mean, but didn't nobody even know he was from Britain for like 30 years, you know?
But see, he's got to do two different things. One, not only does he have to talk English, he has to talk in a specific dialect now, like Mike Jordan English. That's hard to do. I mean, and I'm just saying, like, we don't want to hear Idris ever play Stringer Bell being Michael Jordan. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to at least talk like the guy. I just can't see it, man. I can't see it. And like Fina said, nobody cares about what Michael did off the court. And I don't think Michael Jordan will ever have anybody play him in autobiographical anyway, because it's all about PR image, man. He got to look good. He got to look clean. And he ain't going to want that negative light on him.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it. Well, he does definitely, I mean, overall, nothing major negative. But, I mean, The Last Dance, even though he was in control of that, I mean, he ain't come out looking like super clean on that. You know what I'm saying? It had moments. Because everybody knows Michael Jordan was an asshole, so he kind of leans into that. Yeah. But, I mean, honestly, I got to think, I don't like watching biopic. What's the word?
Biopic.
If the person's still alive, yo, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, come on. Like, I'm not about that, yo. I don't know why, man. It's just something to me. I'm like, yo, this nigga's still alive, yo. Like when people tattoo famous people on their self, and they like, it's not like Michael Max is dead. Like, motherfucker, like, it'll be a famous person on tattoo like Michael Jordan on them. I'm like, yo, bro, like, this dude ain't dead yet, man. No, I can't do it.
He's not even 1 foot in the grave yet. I mean, he's still...
Only person I can see, if they're alive and they tattooed on you, they better be related to you. That's my own thing. Besides that, like, come on, man.
Exactly, like Ice Cube's son did him with NWA. Now, that worked.
Yeah, I mean, he came out as daddy, yo. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah.
But my thing is this, yo. It's not even the fact that Idris Elba had the audacity to ask to play Michael Jordan. It's like, dude, you don't look nothing like Michael Jordan. There's nothing that you can do.
Nothing.
I mean, Michael Jordan has a real specific look. He's 6'6", he's slender, bald head. Like, he has a specific black man look.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's like total opposite.
Yeah.
Of that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I mean, I know that you can work wonders in the movies, but there's no way, shape, or form he can pull that off. Though.
You have to have some type of similarity. You have to, or at least be able
walk.
to. You got the chewing the gum and try to talk like the guy is about as English as an English muffin, and you want him to chew gum on the basketball court and talk Mike. Come on, man.
I mean, I don't want to see the movie, but y'all really like doubt my man just acting skills, yo. Y'all act like this is what he does, yo.
English
like
actors are pretty good.
I mean, they're the best. They're the best ones. That's why they keep coming over here.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, look, I think Idris Elba is a hell of an actor. I just don't think Mike Jordan, his part, is just not his cup of tea. That's all, you know. And the brother too good looking. If women go to that movie, they ain't going to see Mike. They going to see Idris.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, like,
they don't give a fuck about Mike.
Yeah,
like who?
They waiting for the locker room scene. That's what they waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, like, but the thing about it is, like, who could play Mike though? Like, if I look at like Morris Chestnut or something like that, I don't know.
It's going to be an actor that is not famous. It's going to have to be somebody like Hugh Jackman coming in to play Wolverine. You know, somebody that's
I was about to say, I was looking like Hugh Jackman. I was like, what the fuck, Corey? You talking interesting? We just put a little bit of makeup on him. Black
I was
face.
trying to think of somebody that we knew that's really big now, but at that time when he came out, we didn't know.
That played Eazy-E. It's out of Compton. Jason, whatever.
Yes, somebody like that. Yes.
Nobody knew who he was until he played Eazy-E. He played the shit out there.
Killed it. Or the guy that played Magic on Winning Time. Nobody knows this actor, but he did a great job.
Yeah, he did.
I still haven't watched Winning Time as much as a basketball fan I am. But I was like, I don't know.
You don't even watch it for the basketball. I mean, the basketball is like a small part of it. It's like the shit, like the first 2-3 episodes is like Magic before he got to the Lakers.
Yeah.
And then when the way he acted, you like, yo, Magic did that shit. Magic like, I ain't do that shit. Nah, nigga, you did that shit, yo. You was out there banging everybody and still hold on to Cookie.
Cookie, yeah.
But I mean, why he say he ain't doing it? He already admitted to it. Like, he got interviews. People like, yo, I go in with 20 women. I guess he don't want nobody to see it.
A lot of people have been asking Magic, do you like Winning Time? Is the guy portrayal of you and Mag be like, well, not, you know how Magic talk. Well, you know, not really. You know, is out. You know, Magic.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you know, Magic is Magic. Smiles. But
the guy is killing it. Boom. Like, Magic was the worst game time announcer ever. Like, when he was on the side, it was the worst. He was like, he passed the ball. It's showtime. Pass the ball to KJ.
Pass the ball to KJ. Yeah.
But yo, Magic had his own talk show too, yo.
Yeah, it was hard.
So somebody who couldn't talk had a talk show, yo.
Yeah. But see, it's that smile, man.
Magic
Had to win the smile.
We used to go to one in Maryland, yo. It was all right. It was ghetto as fuck, but it was cool though. They had
you should check it out, man. Winning Time.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is, like, Magic can't say he won't bang chicks. Like, he was an athlete in Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Won a state championship in high school, automatically gonna be banging chicks. Won the college championship, you gonna be banging chicks. You the star athlete of a college team. Come on, and you get drafted first draft pick into the NBA. Come on, yo, more chicks.
Oh yeah.
And you going to LA?
I mean,
more chicks.
But like I said, he got whole interviews just talking about it. I guess
true.
don't nobody want to see it on his film though. You know what I mean?
Nah, but
I wouldn't. I mean, just think about if somebody did a biography on your life, and you ain't had no say in it.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, I ain't do that.
I ain't do that.
I ain't do it like that. They exaggerating.
I mean, it's a lot of point.
But everybody knows it's gonna be exaggerations. I mean, real life. I ain't gonna say it's boring, but real life is normally boring. You know? That's why they have, even with famous people, that's why they exaggerate all that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's speak. Well, that's what I'm saying. Speaking of winning time, somebody else trying to jump back in the game and get some wins. My boy Colin Kaepernick, yo. They're saying he might make a comeback. Well, he's on attempt to come back. That's the rumors with the Las Vegas Raiders, yo. They might give him a tryout. It's the word on the street, yo.
Look, man, my man Daenerys Targaryen, bend the knee, is coming back. Colin Kaepernick, yo. I've been thinking of that all day, yo. Ever since we was doing this topic, his name is Daenerys. Look, man, Colin Daenerys Kaepernick is back, yo. My man, bend the knee, got a try with the Raiders. I'm freaking excited about this, yo. It's the Vegas Raiders. But hell yeah. I mean, the fact that it's happening now is a really good sign because they're doing it prior to. Now, if they did this like a week or two before football season, I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah. But the fact that it's happening now is a really good sign.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy for him. I mean, he's been trying to get back in, even though I was like, yo, you suit the hell out the NFL. He got paid, too. He got paid. He got a nice lump sum. I can't even talk. But... he's like, fuck, I'm going to take y'all money and then come back and play. But honestly, I don't know if they don't work him out. The man's been out of football for quite a while. He's getting up there. 17. He's been out. He's up there in age. That's 5 years. Yeah. He's 34. He wasn't the greatest passer when he was playing. A lot of it was with the wheels. You know what I mean? That's what he was. He's mobile. So, I don't know. Hopefully he does good. I think the chances are slim, though.
Yeah. I think with Kaepernick, I argue with anybody about how good Kaepernick was. I mean, he went to the NFC Championship.
He did.
And it wasn't his fault they lost. Their defense couldn't stop nobody. They lost like 34-28 or some shit. So he did what he was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And then when his last year with the 49ers, they had zero team. Like I think he had like 20 touchdowns, 5 picks or something like that. He won't turn the ball over, but he kept getting sacked because they had a bad team. Yeah. And then they start getting all these draft picks and then start getting better. But, he's never going to get to play. Even if he gets there, Derek Carr just signed a massive extension.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just wants a chance to be back in the league. I mean, obviously injuries happen. But he's 34.
Yeah.
But I will say this. The Raiders did say they said this a long time ago they were interested in Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But somebody like Seattle, he would have a better chance.
They got that new stadium. They're trying to sell them tickets. Where they hate him, people hate him or love him. People buy tickets just to say "fuck you, Colin." It's gonna be all the protesters probably. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not gonna be as big as it was back then. Back then there was the whole shitstorm. That shit was crazy. That shit got out of control. You know what I mean? For what he was doing it. The reason he was doing it for, and everything. Of course, the people twisted up his shit and made it into a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
That he was just like, yo, all I'm about is just like this police brutality. I ain't against the soldier. The soldier told me to bend the knee. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was. Yeah. So I ain't like fuck America, but you know how it is. But
he was sitting down on the bench for like games. Like, it just happened to be this dude from NFL Network, Steve Weiss, black man, said, yo, he's sitting down. Let me ask him why he's sitting down. And he told him why he was sitting down, and then shit went downhill after that. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't the first time they saw him sitting on the bench wasn't the first time. You know what I'm saying? So he been doing it. But I hope he latches on to Vegas. I mean, Vegas is now becoming a sports town. You know what I'm saying? They got like what's the dude? Adam Silver just said, hey, we about to have 2 new franchises. One will be in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Vegas about
NBA
to start
team in Vegas will be fire.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, that shit's gonna be wonderful, yo. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think Kaepernick, he could help a team out. I think he could come in to be a good soldier, good player. Mm-hmm. I think the league's going to accept him. But one thing I would say, Antonio Brown, yo, he's whack, yo. But he is like, F Kaepernick.
Why?
He took the money, and so he paid his bed. He needed to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about him. What's coming from Antonio Brown?
I was about to say his crazy ass. You say the same thing about him. Like, yo, nigga, you signed the contract, you took the money, and your ass running off the field, throwing your jersey, like you know what I'm saying?
The game,
yeah,
I mean, come on, yo. I mean,
like, he's begging to get back in the league now.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know I knew he was psycho when he had like the blonde mustache shit. I seen the interview. He did, mustard shit. Yo, he did an interview in his house. He had the motherfucker had a blonde goatee. I was like, yo, this motherfucker crazy. Yo, y'all just don't keep talking to him. Like,
Demolition Man.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. really? This what we doing? Like, come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's wild, yo. I mean, like, but it's funny though. The same day Kaepernick signed, I seen this dude on Instagram today. I was prepping for the show. He was like, yo, I sued every employer that I ever worked for, black dude. He's like, yeah, I sue him all the time. You talk about sexual harassment around me?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before, yo.
He's like, I'm suing. He's like, yo, if you got, I know you got a racial discrimination, like you don't treat black people good. I'm suing for racial discrimination. I'm suing the EEOC and OSHA. And he was like, yo, they pay me 10 grand here, another 10 grand here. He's like, and they know when I get there, it's like, oh, Leroy and Larry talking about fucking bitches over the weekend. I don't want to hear that. I'm going to HR. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, though. You can sue your company and stay there, but he knew by telling and all that shit, it's going to be retaliation. And that's what happened to Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. He sued him, then was pissed off when it was like, oh, they didn't want to let him back in the league. I was like, man, like, whether it was right or wrong, I was like, yo, once they cut that bag, I'd be like, yo, trust me, if I was the owner, I'd be like, yo, carry your ass, yo. You know, we done paid you now, like, just leave us the fuck alone. Don't be coming around here trying to get a job. Like, I mean, like I said, it might be,
saying the word collusion.
Yeah, it might be wrong, but I'd be like, fuck that. Like, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? But they did collude, I guess, ahead before that. You know what I mean? So he deserved the money. Like, pay him out because he was about to be. I mean, he's an NFL starting quarterback. They get paid. I ain't want to like everybody. He was, definitely at that time he was better than some of the other starting quarterbacks.
Oh my God!
So
some of them now.
Yeah. So it's like pay him out. He got paid out. But once I pay you out, I'm like, all right, bro, peace. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucked up because like. You know, we know the NFL ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going on now. So if you really think that didn't happen to him, people are like, well, he wasn't good enough to play. I'm like, dog, he was better. He was a top 32 quarterback.
Yeah.
He was probably top 20.
Yeah.
Like when he was playing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. A lot of effed up stuff out. Like, you know, but they have an image to uphold. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of companies out there who have images they try to uphold, but they end up doing shit that fucks up their image, and they got to do some PR stuff behind it, yo. I'm pretty sure there's a company out there that's doing that right now, though.
Oh my gosh, they all doing it.
Yeah,
but I just hope he gets his shot. I think this will be an opportunity for him to show who he is, and if things don't work out with Vegas, he'll get picked up by another team and be shine there. You know, so let's see.
No, we don't. Yeah, I'm saying it don't work out in Vegas is a wrap. He ain't getting picked up by nobody.
Well, I'm talking about him not getting his spot because he's still the backup. That's what I mean. Like,
but the thing about it is, he had offers to play in other leagues. He just didn't want. He want that bag. He could have wanted to play in Canada. He could have played in the USFL now. But he wants like starting quarterback money, or even like
right.
No, I wouldn't play in that shit either. Fuck that, yo. I'm like, he already got a nice little paycheck. I ain't risking my body to be playing in the fucking USFL.
Endorsement deals with Nike.
Dog, I got a, like I said, I got a Nike endorsement deal. I'm not playing with He Hate Me. Remember that nigga was that league? Like, He Hate Me. Like, I ain't playing with these. Like, I'm good player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
The Rock is supposedly trying to bring that league back.
It's back.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's USFL, not XFL. He's supposed to bring it back. I mean, they got too many football leagues. I mean, if you've watched any of the USFL games now, that shit is super trash.
Yeah, you gotta be a real football fan. And I'm like, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Like the games look like I seen more people at our high school games than they do at these damn stadiums, man.
Yeah, and you know they play the games. I guess. Well, I don't know if they're playing in the summer. Are they playing in summer still? Well,
that's USFL.
Yeah,
they're supposed to stop by the end of I think like June 3rd is July 3rd is the championship game.
Oh, well,
So
word. So they stop right in June. So if that's the case, we could all head to Walmart, pick up a nice gallon of this Juneteenth ice cream they got. You got to get it before it's gone because they're pulling it off the shelves right now as we speak. So you got to get it before it's gone. So I know y'all saw this, man. Walmart had this.
I did.
They had this Juneteenth ice cream, and I ain't gonna lie, yo, the shit sounded pretty good, yo. It was like red velvet cake and like cheese steak and some like mixed swirl. I was like, oh yeah, that shit do sound good though. But I was like, come on, man, Juneteenth, man, Walmart, yo, this is what we doing, man. Like, it was crazy, man.
Man, they was joking the hell. I seen one dude said the flavor was niggapolitan, yo.
Go ahead.
I was like, yo, we play too goddamn much, man. It's really funny, yo.
Yeah,
That is funny.
yeah, it was red velvet and cheesecake, yo. For real, yo. That shit sound good, yo. I don't give a fuck what you.
They probably they got chocolate chips in it or something, pecans.
Nah.
They probably put all the things that black folks love in ice cream in that joint, yo. They was like,
It's funny you said a pecan. Yo, I've seen it. I don't know if it's true or not. It's some of this internet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, it's on the internet. It's true. They said that the reason old black people love like butter pecan and ice cream and shit so much is because like back in the days, like slave days, they couldn't never get vanilla ice cream. They weren't allowed to have like the vanilla. That was like the good stuff. Mm-hmm. So once they was able to get some vanilla, then they threw some pecans on that shit. They was like, oh yeah, fuck that, we running with this shit. And they was like, yo, that's why old black people like butter pecan. I was like, oh no, but sound like maybe so.
When last time you had butter pecan?
Well, it's been a while. I like butter pecan though. That shit's good to me.
The funny thing is y'all actually saying butter pecan. I thought a lot of people say butter pecan.
Oh, that's a lot of because I had the pecan trees.
So it'd be like pecan pie, but it'd be like butter pecan.
Yeah, they'd be like pecan. You're right though. Yeah, they do say that. Even if they said both ways, they always say butter pecan. I said
the pecan pie and pecan ice cream.
Yeah, you a weird ass nigga.
They look at you like, what you eat?
Yeah, you psycho killer.
That's a good question, but we already know that's why black folks love, all the hog mog and chitlins and fatback and all that stuff, buzzard neck, because that was the leftovers that the slaves, got back in the day. They didn't get that
fried chicken to make it last longer. That's what they came up with. The frying.
They didn't get all that high good stuff from the pig. They got that leftover stuff like them pig feet and chitlins.
Yeah. They made it work. They made it
work, yo. So that's why black folks love that.
But for real,
I'm all about this Juneteenth ice cream, yo.
Yeah, but the Walmart, for real though, like, how did this shit make it through? I mean, I know they're probably in their head. They was probably like, yo, it's a good thing we're celebrating or what have you. But like no black people was in the room. Like, all right, come on, let's sit back and look at what we're doing, yo. Like, no,
but it's based out of Arkansas too.
But my whole thing is, even if you want to celebrate, yo, we can help celebrate Juneteenth, yo. Giving them a flavor of ice cream is not what black people want. You think we give a fuck about like yo, give me like they can
flavor ice cream, yo. It's great value ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's their brand. That's their brand, though. I mean, what they can't.
I'll eat great value nothing.
Well, you wrong. Well, that's you. I eat some great value. I eat the hell out the bread. That bread be 99 cents. I fuck that shit up.
That shit lasts 2 days. You got toast the rest of the day.
Fuck y'all. I eat some great.
Put in the freezer so it don't go to.
I eat some great value bacon. Yeah, that bacon. They got that. They do the mega pack. I do that shit.
That should be mad salty, yo. It was like. It ain't Oscar Mayer. It's good though. I go for it.
Whatever. You won't know the damn difference.
See, look, this is why it went through, because Walmart. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yo, Walmart. A lot of black people work at Walmart, so this was their way of like giving some recognition to their employees for working so hard, yo. They like, if somebody thought of this as a good idea, you know what? Let's do the Juneteenth.
I think they thought it was a good idea. Like,
it was a good idea. Like, yo, they would love that. Let's show them our appreciation, because they know a lot of black people work at Walmart.
But what's the difference between like them selling like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King shirts during Black History Month in Walmart? You know what I'm saying? It's no different.
Yeah,
but those are so everywhere. I mean,
food though, like you don't sell Martin Luther King ice cream.
Yeah,
no.
And just in general, I mean, like I said, they could have did a lot of other shit for Juneteenth. They wanted to help out. Like, don't give me a motherfucking flavor ice cream. I don't give a fuck. I gotta spend money to get the shit. Like that Walmart, yo, y'all the biggest company. Like they were like one of the biggest companies.
Juneteenth T-shirts.
They don't need to sell nothing. They need to just be sponsored. They should be giving away Juneteenth T-shirts. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
let the employees have a day off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do some shit like
Walmart
that.
is the biggest social net company in the world. Yo, they don't pay no taxes. They don't pay no health care. They pay low wages, all that shit, yo.
And then if they weren't gonna do the ice cream, yo, they could at least like partnered up with like a black brand, or something.
That's what we're talking about. Like put it up with Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's got all the best flavors.
But they ain't a black brand. Like they could have found that. Like
Ben and Jerry, they allies though.
I don't give
what black brand of ice cream you talking about?
I'm sure it's some out there. Trust me, yo. Like I'm about to Google it.
Yeah, Google that shit.
I don't know no.
But either way, they could have just. Even if it was an ice cream, whatever, they could have partnered with a black brand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could have did something.
I know Target partners with a black brand for clothing.
And their clothing looks fire. You go in there and you see the people of color shirts, they look great, yo.
Yeah.
But the problem with this is that they thought it was going to sell like Patty's Pies. That's what I thought.
But it's Patti LaBelle, though.
But and again, I mean, they could have partnered with Patti LaBelle, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be an actual ice cream maker, yo. They could have just partnered with, like, at least at the very minimum, is Juneteenth. Just partner with a black person on it, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's the whole purpose of the holiday, yo. We got free. Like, but yeah, there's 29. It's a whole article right here. 29 of the best black-owned ice cream brands across America. You want all 29?
Nah, just give me the first 5.
All right. Ooh, shit. Where the hell?
Because I would love to know who they are.
Oh, man. I can't even read this first one, man.
See? Because you got...
You know what it's called?
It's just black. Don't tell me it's like a ghetto ass name. Though.
Hood Cream. Swear to God, that's the first thing that popped up.
Hood Cream.
Number one.
Like something you bought at a sex store.
Number 1, yo, was Hood Cream, yo. And then number 2 was like York Castle ice cream. Like, why can't they just Hood Cream? Fuck Hood. Look, they might have a great product. I'm glad y'all brothers are doing something, or sisters, whoever it is, doing something. But come on, man, Hood Cream.
You gotta think of something better, yo.
Oh, this is
cream is just a bad because it's just Hood Cream. You think of something sexual. That's something you buy at a sex store. Like you need some Hood Cream
or like Crip Cola. Like we kill a Mike or something.
Yeah, I know. Crip Cola.
Nobody buy Crip Cola, yo. That's not. I mean, yes, I'm not gonna say it. Like black people when they have a business.
The wrapping snacks, the potato chips,
wrap snacks, all that stuff.
Yo,
they target black people, but you probably got to be able to.
But I can do a wrap snack. I mean, wrap snacks ain't that bad. I mean, as far as like the name and the marketing.
Bad,
have you eaten any?
I haven't eaten one.
No. I ain't never
Why
had
not?
Because you know why I don't? Because when I see that bag and I see somebody on the front of the cover like this,
honestly,
and it'd be
that's
like
the no limit shit.
Yeah,
cartoons.
It'd be like a no limit. Could be like no limit. I don't know, cheddar chips. Yeah. You know, I'll be like, come on, man. Like, what is this?
But I only buy Lay's if like they got the Lay's with like your boy on the front. One's got
Tatum,
yeah, the jalapeno. I'm like, yo, that might be good, but I ain't gonna buy him just because he on the cover. And yes, I don't buy shit with famous people on the cover, yo. I'll be like, fuck famous people, yo.
Yo, I'm looking at these.
Hopefully, I get famous one day that I can say fuck myself. I'm like, yo, fuck that nigga.
I'm not buying my own product with my name on it.
Yeah, but you know who be hawking the worst shit though? Like when you be seeing these celebrities, I see like Johnny Depp doing some like goddamn cologne commercials, yo, like some fragrance commercials, and this nigga like shirt open, walking, wind blowing. Like that's not gonna make me want to buy no damn cologne from Johnny Depp, yo.
The herd coming in, smack him across the face. Some shit. Like in the middle of the commercial. So good, you'll get sued.
So what are these names? We got Hood Cream out the way.
Oh, the rest of them was just normal names. It was like Castle something, Ruby something. Like it was normal names, yo. Okay. That's like how number 1 was Hood Cream. I am, yeah. horrible. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to read it, man. I didn't even want to read it.
None of them are in like major retail stores.
No, they weren't like. Well, it looked like some I didn't read go in depth, but
right.
Most of them were like regional.
Yeah, which I mean that's it.
I mean, it's a business. I mean,
it's a business. It's nothing. The fact that it's regional is good.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you get somebody that's doing it on a ice cream, like a major product, I'm thinking like Ben and Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, Breyers, people like that.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. It doesn't have to be someone actually that makes ice cream. They could have just partnered with somebody like Patti LaBelle before she was making pies. She wasn't really making pies. More like somebody was like, "Yo, let's go to Patti LaBelle." Like, where's the Patti LaBelle apple pie at? You know what I mean?
Right.
But they partnered with somebody.
So what do you think? So basically, they just need to stay away from food altogether.
Nah, they could have did it. It was a bad rollout, And then that I don't know if you've seen the packaging. Like the packaging was horrible. Like
God,
it was
terrible.
It was just really a bad rollout. That's all it was. It was a bad rollout. Yeah. It was like a nigga had an album. They was like, "Yo, let's do this old like a No Limit." And we was talking about No Limit. So there you go. There was on the chips. And just think about them album cover was a nigga like a bunch of bling and shit all over. Dude, they had a hot single in nowhere. They just throw them out there.
When it comes to stuff like this, I mean, like you're right. They don't have either they don't have the right black people in there, or they make it so ghetto, like you don't even want to take it serious. Like even with the rap stacks, I'm looking at these fucking flavors. They got like a Cardi B on the front.
Yeah.
And they got like cheddar barbecue with Cardi B will offer album cover. Got Rick Ross sweet chili lemon pepper. Got Lil Baby all in flavor.
But you already know that
flavor.
The marketing is always gonna be horrible, just because Master P partnered in it. Master P, all his products have horrible names.
They all bad.
I like Master P too, I like him as a person, like what he does. Yeah. But like all his products have like bad names, bad this. But I mean, he does. I mean, I guess he know what the people like he deal with because he definitely like does business. But it's just like his marketing is horrible to me. It's trash,
But you know what? I think it might be because I kind of question my blackness at times, I mean, I'm very pro-black, but then I don't like some of the black stuff. Like I'm not into like Tyler Perry shit. I'm not into like
me neither.
I might be the new Negro or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people who don't think like me who support Master P and Tyler Perry movies and all that type stuff.
Yeah, they got a following, and clearly Tyler Perry's got a following. But I can't stand none of his sitcoms.
Tyler Perry has a distinct audience he goes for, which is church-going women. Like that's what it is. That's his audience. And once you get to women, they don't drag their husbands out with the sim. They don't let's go see that old Tyler Perry movie. You know what I mean. So it is what it is.
Church going women, man. He
got to get
plus church going women, or just 50 plus women in general. Yeah, they love that stuff.
I ain't gonna call it a hustle, but he got to get hustle. I mean, he worked hard. He got like his shit. Like Tyler Perry is the man down there in Atlanta. You see his studios, like that's
super paid.
Yeah,
he's the only black person that's got his own film.
Studio. Like he got his own lot. Like, you know what I mean? All that. So shout out to him. I mean, he deserved that shit. He worked hard,
he
man.
Definitely do, But I ain't gonna say, I don't like the Madea movies, I
don't like
Why Did We Get Married or something. I like actually those movies.
I like those too. Because Medea's not in it.
Yeah. The Family That Prays was off the chain.
I haven't seen that.
Where it got Sanaa Lathan in it. She was messing with the white dude. And Alfre Woodard and
Alfre Woodard and
and come Misery. They was best friends.
Yeah, and found out the child was not his. White man's. Yeah, her boss that she was working with. Right. That was pretty good.
That was a dope movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. But, so I mean, but
5% of his movies.
Yeah.
And so you ain't watched Madea Boo Halloween, yo?
No. I watched it with my son though because he really.
So you did watch it, yo. So why the hell you just lied? He said he literally said, "Yo, did you watch Boo Halloween?" He said, "No, but I did watch it myself." Same breath.
I didn't say I didn't watch, but I said I don't like them. I didn't say I haven't watched them.
Right.
So
right.
I actually enjoy Boo Halloween.
I
don't know why.
Well,
you know,
you
I took
can-
my kids to the movies and they wanted to see it.
Oh no, I don't watch.
My son wanted to see it, so that's why I saw it. But I didn't, you know.
Yeah, I ain't watched none of that. I haven't watched any of that shit, yo.
Man, your kids about to miss the Tyler Perry era, yo. So you ain't got to worry about it.
But it's easy for me. But even if I was older, I'd be like, no, like that's what Jack. She like, you just like, I'm like, yo, they be like, what's? I'm like, no, I ain't watching that shit. Like, y'all can go do what y'all do. Not for me, player. But you know what I'm saying. But you know, he targets that age group, 50-year-old women and what have you.
50 plus.
And we getting up there in age. Let's just be real. And some of our people growing up that we looked up to are now hitting the 50 plus. You know what I'm saying? And one of the people, a hip hop legend, a hip hop king, just had a recent 50th birthday party. Is Busta Rhymes. So you know he had everybody up there. Mary J. That's what I was like. I was like, boo, boo, boo. Like yeah, you know, saying Swiss and everything. It was like he had a whole party. Wow. But I was like, Busta is a half century, yo. Think about that shit. I was like, yo. I was like, what? Yeah, it is.
But I think about it. I thought Busta Rhymes was way older than us anyway.
I thought so too.
But he's only 5 years older than us, dog.
Well,
Wow,
that older
he's
than
only
you.
5 years.
Only 5 years older than y'all.
I'm not 5.5. Like we only have 145-year-old.
Well, I'm about to cut all that shit out. But
yeah, I'm 45.
But the motherfucker Busta, yo, Busta Bus. Just another case of that OPP. Yeah, man. Like, God. So what's your favorite? Well, I ain't gonna say song, because what Busta Rhymes is famous for is the videos.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Anybody jump in? Favorite Busta Rhymes videos?
Hold your hand with eyes can see.
That's a good one. Actually, see, my first favorite Busta Rhymes video was Case of the PTA.
Yeah,
I love that video just so I could watch the Busta Rhymes part.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, the
infamous. That part in that song, I was like, yo, who is this dude? So animated. But I think favorite Busta Rhymes video, it's crazy, but it was this song called fuck it, man. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pull it up on the interwebs. Give me what was yours, man?
I asked a question. I was like, yo, damn, I forgot. Because put your hands is good. I like oh damn, I forgot about Give Me Some More.
Give me some more.
But I like it wasn't like his best song or nothing. I like Dangerous because I like when him and Split Star was the joint. So he's so dangerous. But Split Star, shout out to Split Star, yo, the greatest, one of the greatest hype man ever to do it.
Hype man ever, yo.
Yo, he got to be like Split Star is
from the beginning, yo.
From the beginning to the end. But Busta always gives him his props. Like he helped. Like I'm sure. Anybody who's made that big and lasted that long, you know what I'm saying, there's definitely a team behind you. So like Split Star ain't never fuck up the money. And like when it came, he knows role. When they perform, like when you see him perform, he would be like it's stuck with him. Like they got a whole show. So like he's definitely a part of the show. Busta is he's just the lead man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not mad at Busta Rhymes though, yo, because like at first, I love Leaders in the New School. Like I thought they was a good group. Like I like their first two albums. And then I remember a story when they was on Arsenio Hall and Busta Rhymes outshined them on Arsenio Hall. Yeah. And Charlie Brown and Dinko D was like, yo, what are you doing, yo? And everybody knew Busta was a star.
He was always just, he was just energy.
Yeah, his energy, his lyrics, it was just, he was well above Charlie and Dinko D. It was just can't.
I like Charlie Reed though. I thought Charlie Brown could rap. It's just Busta had the energy, yo. Like as soon as he came on, it don't even matter what he was saying, yo.
Hey, yo, one of the best, like Busta. Oh, we already know Scenario. Yeah, everybody know Busta Rhymes had the slow. We'll bring it back, come rewind, powerful impact, boom. And everybody saw Scenario.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite videos, I just found it, man. Woo-ha, Got You All in Check.
Oh, yeah.
I love that video.
And that was like the first one that, because it was on some strange shit. It had that bubble lens shit, because nobody really doing that. That fish eye type of joint. It was, woo-ha, got you all in check. I got the brick the neck. Woo-ha, got you. I know.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Because I remember
Rogers. The first time I saw, we was in Rogers lobby at college. And I remember because Big L was standing in front of the TV. He was like, yo, this is the best fucking video I ever seen in my life.
It's a good video.
It is.
Because they had a lot of different colors, a lot of different scenes, and he was animated on every freaking lyric. Like everything he was saying, he was Buster, like in your face. I mean, it was like, yo, this. So it was the animation of Buster along with the direction. I think Hype Williams was the one that did it at the time, which put Hype Williams on the map even more.
Yeah. And didn't that video have, if my memory serves correctly, it had like a snippet of everybody
Raw in the very beginning. Yes.
Sure everything
remains raw. Oh my God.
Crazy in the car, yo.
That was
crazy.
That was one of my favorite songs on that album. I made sure everything remains raw because him and Split are in the car, or in the car sideways, like just doing this. Yo, that's a dope video. That was a dope video.
And shout out to Buster, man.
Shout out to Buster. Bust. And another.
And he talk that shit though.
All right, and well, hold up, bro. We got because we keep it short and tight, bro.
Go ahead.
Another person turned 50 this past week, and unfortunately, he's not with us. But the late great, the notorious B.I.G. yo would have been 50. His birthday was like I guess last week, May 21st. Oh, actually, yeah, last week. So that's crazy, yo. I was thinking about that too. I was like, damn, Biggie would be 50, but it makes sense since Jay-Z old as shit. But Jay-Z was always old as shit. But I was like, damn, Biggie would have been 50. Yeah, time is flying.
Time is flying, man. Golly.
Jay-Z was born in the 60s, yo.
Real talk.
But I just think about with Big, yo. Just the fact that
his going on if he was still here today, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you listen to his songs, like his, not so much Ready to Die. Ready to Die, if you listen to it, it is like dated, pretty dated. Life After Death, I mean, some of it's dated just because you can tell by some of the music, the beats. But the way he was rhyming on that shit, like you could throw all that shit like on a record right now. Like if somebody was mix that shit, like that. Do. I mean, yeah, they do, but that's what I'm saying. But like it's crazy, yo. Like that dude was rhyming like that back then. Yeah. Like today, yo, he'd be, and the way he was switching up flows as far as like going like, oh man, dangerous, ain't no even bang with us, ain't us notorious, ain't no even with us. Like the way he could switch up his flow, so you know all these kids nowadays doing these different rhyme patterns or whatever, he would have been right in that, just like I got it. Like the Migos, y'all want a triple time? You know he would have probably fucked the Migos song up. That shit would have been fire. You know what I mean? Like he would Migos and Big would be fire.
Oh God, I would love to see that, yo. Amigos and a Big song together. Oh,
and you let Big get on there. You know he saw that triple time with their ass. You know what I mean?
Woo, that would be so good. What if Big did a song with Drake, yo? Golly, I mean,
yo, that would be crazy.
That shit would be probably one of the biggest hits ever, yo.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Don't get Drake started, yo. He'll get a verse off of Big somewhere. Or recycle a verse and make a Drake song.
But I just like how versatile Big was. So I always wish if he could have been rhyming with some of these new folks, yo. Because you know Big can switch it up. That should have been crazy.
Even like he died in '97. Just think like 5 years later doing like the Crunk era with Lil Jon and all that stuff. And, or even like with Fat Joe and them with like DJ Khaled and it's all like, I mean like, I was watching the Big documentary. I watched it on Netflix when it first came out, I think last year, something like that. And it came on again last night on A&E. But my thing about it, I felt sad because Big was so positive. Like he had a positive outlook on life because it was a story, telling a story when he seen Tupac. Tupac was yelling and cussing down him, but Big didn't entertain it. He's like, I'm not on that, yo. I'm not in that light no more. I want to live. I want to make this music. I had a kid. You know, me and Jay about to drop the Commission album.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just think if we get a whole album of Brooklyn's Finest, yo, or I Love You.
Golly,
I do want to say,
and that would have probably happened. We probably would have got a Big and Jay album.
Yeah,
we really would.
Oh no, it was coming for sure. They would definitely.
They are the Commission. Yeah,
and I would say, I mean, Big killed Jay on both the songs.
Brooklyn's Finest.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't say kill.
I go
Jay,
back and forth.
I should say kill because Jay, of course, had. I mean, actually, Brooklyn Finest. Jay might have some as far as wordplay a little bit better. But Big is the personality. That's why if you listen to the song, you know what my topic is always like, yo, Big did all of Jay-Z's ad libs. Jay-Z ain't do none of Big ad libs because don't nobody would hear true. Like if you listen to the Jay-Z verse, it's all That's Big ad libs.
Oh my god!
Because he bring the energy. Like when you hear, you be like, oh,
yeah.
And then I love the dope, like.
Angela Wynn, they got Angela Winbush on the original.
He said, gas on lost chips on the Lakers, gas on Shaq. That's all I need to hear. I was like, word, yo, Big killing.
Hey, yo, speaking of Shaq, think about this. There's a lot of dudes in the 90s who got real songs with Big, no made up shit, like Jadakiss would say. You know what I'm saying? Like Tracy Lee, Put Your Hands High.
Oh yeah, that's one of Big's best verses to me. I listened to that the other day.
It's a great. Even Tracy Lee did his thing. He pushed.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
He pushed Tracy Lee up on that song too.
Yeah.
But you think about it on that song wasn't a very big popular song.
Yeah.
We do it because we.
The reason things you sing about, bring them out. It's hard to yell with that barrels in your mouth. It's like
he took it.
It's like small. It's like it's small. He's like, I thought this shit was. He was like, I thought this shit was written. It was more than I expected, cousin. I was like, I fucked the lyrics all up, but
listen to the whole album before you even get to that song. It's like you know how sometimes back in the day they had that cut on the album that didn't show up on the track list. I think that's how that track is, ain't it? At the very end.
I don't remember Tracy Lee album, so.
Tony had Tracy Lee.
Yeah, I remember it. I mean, I remember it, but I don't know like the playlist. But
yeah, I had Tracy Lee album, and I think it's like just hypothetically, there's 13 cuts. I think it's track 14, but you gotta let 13 play out, and then all of a sudden, that track comes on with that boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that beat fire. Yeah.
Like Big,
little season advance. 4 pounds of weed plants.
I'm about to play that. That's one hell of a song from Big and Tracy Lee. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
and don't forget, Big got a song with Shaq. You Can't Stop the Rain.
That's right. You Can't Stop the Rain.
That's definitely Shaq's best song, and Big crushed that too.
He elevates his people they with, man. You can't help it. You Big it on the record, you got to bring it.
Yeah,
got to bring it. Damn.
The Big. I mean, like it's like
Big
his energy was so crazy, yo. Like, and he can really, really rhyme. Like even when I was listening to his original shit was like 17 rapping on the corner, like battling. Yo, if you listen to what he's saying, even though it's like it's current in that time, it was fire. You know what I'm saying? But
he's one of the greatest.
I miss Big, but the thing about it is me and Tone was talking this weekend. We was watching like a lot of Big. It was Saturday. Big didn't have a lot of verses though. That's why. Like Tupac has unreleased music. He made all these songs. Big
Tupac dropped out 30 albums after he died.
Yeah.
And then they talk about making another Biggie album.
I don't want to hear anymore, but I don't want to hear.
Because I just recycled.
Yeah, because honestly, I didn't really like the Biggie duets.
Oh, me neither.
The only song I kind of. Why just say the only song? I mean,
I didn't like any of them.
It wasn't like super trash. I mean, they're all like listenable. I mean, the Eminem joint though, just
Dead Wrong is good.
Because Eminem killed that shit. But then I just felt bad because I was like, he killed that shit. I mean, Big had a decent verse, but you can already tell. I mean, it's just two different times. Like, and if Big was alive, even if it was old Big style back then, he would have that verse wouldn't have been used. It's the reason that verse. It's the reason that verse won't like own a bunch of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it sounds good though because it's one of the verses we had never heard from Big before.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Kept recycling so many verses from Big all the way up until Dead Wrong. It was like, okay, we finally getting a Big verse. That's how good Big was because that was a throwaway verse or verses that they didn't put on any of his records, and it still sounded good 5 years after his death on Dead Wrong. I'm not no doubt. Eminem crushed that song. Yeah. I mean, that song.
Eminem went off on that shit.
Like, fire, yo.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, yeah.
But that was right in his alley, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the biggest Eminem fan.
That type of song.
Eminem's definitely one of the best rapper, like rappity rap niggas. Backpacker, like he could definitely rap. Yeah, lyrical miracle motherfuckers.
Miracle.
Yeah, he can rap his ass off. I don't really like his content. So that song felt right. It felt right into his lane. You know what I mean? It was like boom on it.
But that's man. But you gotta respect Big because he had like phenomenal wordplay. Like story. I was talking to my kids last night. Big is like I asked my kids. I said, who do y'all listen to now? Who makes story songs?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody makes story songs.
The last big story song, what's the dude that died? He had the song about the girl from the Chicago nigga that died. My bad. I can't think of his name. Rest in peace. That died.
You make a good point, Phenom.
Atlanta, I mean.
Biggie could narrate a story and you could visualize everything this guy was saying.
Yeah, I mean, 2 songs, Story to Tell and Warning. Those 2 songs, like Story to Tell was like a fun, like he's sitting around with his niggas telling the story what happened, and it's so fire.
Yeah.
And
all the way.
Warning, you already know what that shit's about.
Yeah, Warning's phenomenal, and I got a story to tell. Yeah.
But his wordplay, man, like I never forget. I bought Best of Biggie album from Peddler's Village mixtape, and I was into this Biggie freestyle. He's like, when he said something like, "I got these dudes shaking, make MCs break fast like flapjacks and bacon." Yeah. I was like, no, that's what. And he was saying that shit like you just imagine him just sitting there writing that shit. Well, he didn't even write. He just said that shit in his head, yo.
Yeah, break fast like flapjacks and bacon. That's hot, yo.
Yeah.
That's hot.
That's what's up. So,
but we are keeping this show short and tight.
And after that, we gonna wrap it up, yo. Because I'm about to break fast. Out this door. And they be like, yo, where Ali? He was go.
Damn, man. I'm about to go listen to some Buster, man. I'm going to listen to him all day tomorrow.
So definitely.
I'm about to go listen to some Tracy Lee. But anyway, since we're keeping this show short and tight.
There we go.
Everybody, man, look, thank you for checking us out. This is it. Media Mondays podcast live show. Wednesdays live cast pod show. This is how we got going on. Hollywood DA, Corey Roy, Phenom 202. That's how we doing it, man. It's the crew. All right. And we out of here.
Peace.
Short and
tight. See, let me get to the right screen. There we go.
All right. Now we about to peace.
Cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get